everybody, welcome back. What's going on? So today I'm going to be doing a products I've used up / empties / did I repurchase video. I can't remember the last time I did one of these, and these aren't my favorite videos to watch. They're not my favorite videos to film either, but a couple months ago I finished all of the videos on my feed that I really wanted to watch, and I was like, there's nothing else to watch on YouTube. I have nothing to watch. Does that ever happen to you guys? I didn't have anything to watch, so there were a couple of these videos, empties videos, on my feed. So I was like, whatever, let me watch them, and I ended up really liking them. I was like, why don't I like watching these? So that kind of changed my mind, and that's what I'm doing today. I've collected a ton of stuff, so I'm just gonna get right into it. If you watched my previous ones, like months and months ago, I guess, I always mention a Batiste dry shampoo, and of course I have one here. I'm surprised I don't have two, but this is my first thing. It's totally empty, and I did repurchase it. I love this. This is the brand new one. This is the totally empty one. I love this dry shampoo. It's awesome. It smells good. I get the original version. There's also two other ones that I really like that I can't think of. It has like a paisley pattern. That one's really, really good. That's actually my favorite, but I just stick with the original. It smells clean. It makes my hair fresh. It doesn't look greasy anymore. I will get, like, if I go like this to my hair and then I touch my shirt, especially if it's dark, you'll see the white on my shirt. That's the only thing I don't like, but you really can't avoid that. You just gotta wash your hands after you touch your hair. You gotta know, okay, I have dry shampoo on my hands. Let me not touch my shirt. That was the first thing. Now on to two brush shampoos. The first one is the Ology Lavender Pure Castile soap, and I got this. It was kind of pricey. It was almost $20, almost, and I mean, but it's huge. Like, compared to this guy, it's huge. And I wanted to try this out because, number one, they did not have my Burt's Bees baby shampoo, which I love. This is my favorite. They didn't have that one at Walgreens, so I saw this one and it said sulfate and paraben free, no animal testing. Like, it just seemed like a good product to try. It is, because it's that Castile, yeah, that's how you say it. I keep wanting to say Castile. I know, you guys probably think I'm stupid, but I keep wanting to say Castile, but it's Castile. It's more of like an oily type of soap, so it's not like your regular brush shampoo. So at first I was a little thrown off. It doesn't smell that great, but it still has a nice, like, very clean lavendery scent. It took off most of the product off my brushes. It didn't clean them as well as my Burt's Bees one, but it did the job. I finished it up. It did the job. I don't know if I would repurchase it. If I really couldn't find the Burt's Bees one, then I would have to repurchase this one, but it wouldn't be my #1 brush shampoo, so I didn't repurchase it. And then Sigma actually sent me their new Sigmatic brush shampoo. Now this is cool because it's 100% natural. It has 0 scent. So if you get irritated with scents, then you might like this. This does retail, I think, for $15. You don't get that much, in my opinion. You get 5.1 fluid ounces. I mean, this one you get 32 fluid ounces. My Burt's Bees shampoo, you get 21 fluid ounces, and these are all roughly the same price. I would clean a brush just one time, and I could still see product left over on my brush. I would have to go in a second time to really scrub it out, which I don't really like. So I wouldn't repurchase this. I just don't feel like it really deep cleans my brushes. I know a lot of people like this, but I really, really don't think it's worth it. It's 15 bucks, and you really don't get that much product. I also don't like that you can't see how much you have left. I cannot go a day without having a brush shampoo. I wash my beauty blenders every single day, so if I don't have my shampoo for my brushes and beauty blenders, then I'm like screwed, because I have to wash my beauty blender every day. I won't put a dirty beauty blender on my face. So I couldn't really tell how much I had left, and I had to buy my Burt's Bees one, so I wouldn't repurchase this either. It's just, I don't know, I just don't think it's worth it. Let's move on to setting sprays. You guys know I love the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I also like the hydrating one. Not the hydrating one, it's like the cooling one. For some reason I can't think of the name. But I love this guy. It's 30 bucks, and I would always hate purchasing this. I'm like, damn, 30 bucks gone just for a setting spray. So I decided to try the Wet n Wild one, the Photo Focus setting spray, and I actually think it does the same exact thing. The only thing, this has a weird smell. It's not a good smell. It has like a very like just mild hint of this very strange smell. It goes away pretty much immediately, but that's the only thing I don't like about it. I mean, obviously you don't get as much. This one is 1.52 fluid ounces and this is 4 fluid ounces, but I mean, this is like $3.99. This is 30 bucks. So if you want to save some money, go for the Wet n Wild one. The scent really isn't that bad. It is strange, but it's not that bad, and I think it's totally worth it to, you know, save that money, let me tell you. I have 2 of my face washes. These are my 2 face washes. So I have the one that has salicylic acid and my exfoliating one. It's the St. Ives blackhead clearing one. I love this. Everybody talks about it on YouTube, but for good reasons, because it's a great face scrub, and I feel like it really helps your skin breathe. It gets off all those dead skin cells. I really like it, and I repurchased it. The new one is in my bathtub, and then my like daily face wash is the Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I've used this for maybe a couple years now, and I like it. It makes my skin like squeaky clean. It can feel a little dry, but I just slap my face with like super hydrating oils and moisturizers, but I like it because my face is super clean. It gets rid of all that dirt, and then when I need to control my acne, I'll use the scrub, and my face loves to be exfoliated, so I don't do this like every other day, but I probably exfoliate with this 3 times a week, and then the rest of the day is this. So I repurchased both of these. They're both in my bathtub. I'm lazy. I don't feel like getting it. Okay, I'm going to grab these 3 foundations. These are the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundations. I have 2 in 105, which is the lightest shade in the whole line. These do work with my skin, but I found that I do look a little bit more pale than I really am, so I switched to the second shade, which is 110 Creamy Natural, and this is what I'm using right now. I've repurchased both shades, but I'm using this. Didn't use it today though. I decided to give the L'Oreal True Match a shot, and it's not my favorite foundation. I probably won't try it again. I don't like the way my skin looks. But anyway, this is my favorite foundation. I have repurchased it. I love it. It's like a satin finish. It covers well. It's not drying. It's just overall a really good foundation at the drugstore. I have 2 Glam Glow masks, which it's sad. It's very sad because I actually didn't finish these up. They kind of dried out. The first one is the Power Mud. I got this when I was at Sephora. It's cracked, as you can see, I think. I can't use it. It's as hard as a rock, man, and I did really like it though. You put it on your face. It does have little scrubbies, kind of. Sorry about my phone. My mom is just going crazy. It has a little tiny scrubbies, so it kind of exfoliates your skin. And then while you're rubbing it off and washing it off, it turns into an oil. So it's kind of like exfoliating and then adding some moisture with that oil. I like it a lot. I will repurchase it maybe when Sephora is having their 20% off. But I mean, the Glam Glow masks, guys, are $69. Super expensive. And then this is my favorite one of all time. I know nobody likes the black one. I don't know why, because this is an awesome mask. This is the Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment. I love this so much. Like I mentioned before, my face loves to be exfoliated. So I usually do this 2 to 3 times a week. I know that might be a little excessive, but my skin loves it. I love the smell. You put it all over your face, and then once it dries, you take some water and you start to just rub it into your skin, and immediately I see a difference. Like my skin looks brighter. The texture just looks so much better. I just look more awake. I love it, and my face feels baby soft. So I love this mask because I just see immediate results, and you really don't see that too much when it comes to face masks. You usually have to use it for, you know, a couple months before you actually see a difference. So yeah, I almost forgot. I didn't repurchase this because the Body Shop has a mask. Where did I brought it out. Here it is. The Body Shop has a mask that is extremely similar, and it's a lot cheaper than the Glam Glow one. So instead I bought the Body Shop's Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask. It does the same exact thing. There are a couple little minor differences, but not that big of a deal. I would buy this one, save some money. As much as I love Glam Glow, I'm sorry, I don't want to spend a ton of money. I got to save my money, so got this, and I've been loving this one. The other foundation I have is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in 102. This is also one of my favorite foundations. These 2 are like my top 2. The only reason why I'm not using this right now is because this is the second to lightest shade. The lightest shade is way too light, like way too light. The second shade is actually just a couple shades too dark, so I'm right in the middle. I don't plan on tanning anytime soon, so I can't really use this foundation, but it's an awesome foundation. It looks beautiful, it's matte, the texture, everything is just perfect about this foundation. So unfortunately they just don't have my color, but I don't know, what am I gonna do? I can't complain. I don't feel like mixing foundations. I'm not a big mixer, so yeah. Oh well. I used up every single bit of the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I love this corrector. It's my favorite. It's great if you have fair skin because it covers up that purpley pink underneath your eyes and it just brightens up so much. And I purchased a new one. This one's brand new. I bought it during the VIB Rouge sale. So yeah, I can't live without this corrector. It's awesome. 3 more things, guys. 3 more things. I finished up a Carmex tube. Totally done. I love Carmex. It's the only chapstick that I can use because my lips are so sensitive and like the EOS bombs break me out, the chapsticks. Chapstick I can do and Vaseline. They just hold me over. They don't actually help my lips. Carmex does though. It's awesome. I love it. I used up the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel. I didn't repurchase this. This is a really good drugstore brow gel, but I decided to splurge and get the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, which I really like if I don't use a lot of it. If you use too much, it's as if you have hairspray in your eyebrows, but if you use a little bit, it's really, really good. It's like a little bit goes a long way. I'll probably repurchase this when I don't feel like splurging on this one, but it is a good brow gel, so if you're in the market for one, then I would try it out. It's good. And then lastly, I have the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in, this is 230 Fair Light. This is my favorite drugstore concealer. Of course, I had to repurchase it. The new one is here. It covers so well. I have it today underneath my eyes. Covers well. It's not drying, and it lasts pretty much the whole day for me. I don't have terrible like under eye circles, so this does the job. And sometimes I shape my eyebrows with this because it has the brush. So I'll shape my eyebrows and then I just go in with one of these brushes from the Naked palettes, shape them up, blend it out, and it's like the best thing ever. I love this. I love that little brush tip. Those are all of the products that I used up recently. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you didn't think it was boring or anything. I hope that you guys like that I show whether or not I actually repurchased an item. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.